It's your boy Tim Snow. Got another one here for you, man. I'm trying to say what's up to everybody here.
Yeah, well, you a fella. I say, you got me, man. That's what I'm saying.
It's your boy Tim Snow. Takes for the story family. Salute y'all. It's your boy Tim Snow. Takes for the story family. Salute y'all. It's your boy Tim Snow.
Takes for the story family. Salute y'all. It's your boy Tim Snow, M Star Media. First one in the chat. Hey, man. Hope everything is going well. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. It's kind of fire. She's one of the people that follow the cops around with a camera and risk getting her cranium cracked at all times. I told her a long time ago she's a lot braver than I am. That's for sure. But somebody's got to do it, huh? Ash, how you doing? Thomas Means, what's up? Heimdall Blows. Y'all let me know in the chat. Can y'all hear me okay? We got a good one tonight. I think it's going to be all right. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Let me get this thing shared out. Excuse me. Got a couple little funny clips, too. Raul Campos, convict ballerina, salute. What do you mean? How'd I do that intro? I made it on my phone and uploaded it. It's actually kind of janky. I need to get a better one. Clifford Hutchinson, what's up, y'all? Did y'all see about Robert Roberson, the man on death row that I made a couple videos about? Robert Roberson, y'all, he was the one Dr. Phil was testifying, John Grisham. They were trying to say that he did not kill the baby, that it wasn't shaken baby syndrome, none of that stuff. But they cleared the way to execute the man either way. And I told you, when I was first talking about him, I was unaware of the fact that that baby had a crushed-in skull and damaged face. And I'm here to tell you, as a father whose child has rolled out of the bed quite a few times, she got a tall bed, that she's never cracked her cranium or did that, so that's when I changed my mind about the dude. So we're not going to shed too many tears over here for him. That's for sure. Derek Mallory, salute. Simon, what's up, Simon? The volume sounds good. That's what's up, y'all. Yeah, so it's a sad case. You know, the one thing about it is the man clearly is super mentally deficient, I guess, slow or whatever. So that's the one thing, guilty or not, it's kind of hard for me to be gun-ho about him being executed. You know what I mean? Like, when you really look at the dude and listen to him and everything, it's clear he has diminished capacities. So for all the cold-blooded real-life killers that's not on death row, and then they put this guy there, the system is crazy, man. Rayo, what's up, Ray? Salute, Brian, what's up? Profess, what's up? Where you from, man? I don't remember that name right there. I've never seen that name before. So, yeah, the system is so crazy. A couple people we were getting into a little heated discussion on Facebook, man. I love to argue on Facebook. I don't know why. If anybody's seeing this and y'all done argued with me on Facebook, just better believe I enjoyed it. Don't think I ever got mad about it, because I'd be bored as hell doing it. But some of the law party cases and stuff like that we were discussing, and they were totally against them. But the reason they're against them is because they can't understand how they work. Why there can be 3 people, 4 people in a law party's case, and only one gets the death penalty. And then the one that gets the death penalty ain't the shooter and stuff like that. Well, that's when you start noticing that this is what Trump and them call it, a 2-tier judicial system. It's more than a 2-tier judicial system. You just don't start noticing until you're poor. These men, 3 or 4 of them will kill somebody, and 3 of them will tell, and the other one don't. And guess which one is on death row? Point blank, period. It don't matter. The prosecutor's always going to go for the easy conviction, and it is what it is. This is not the life you want. Tell them stay out, stay free, man. This isn't it. Hey, y'all want to see? I got some short videos today. M Star Media shot. Y'all want to see how? So listen, I got one with my boy Chad Marks. Chad gonna see this one. Chad gonna cuss my man. Chad Marks gonna cuss me out, y'all. Let me know. Y'all drop a 1 in the comments and double tap that screen for me. So when I say double tap the screen, that's only while you're live. If you're watching this live on YouTube, double tap the screen to like it. And if you're watching on Facebook, come over to YouTube so I can see the comments. But if y'all want to see the Chad Marks Blood on the Razor Wire video, drop a 1 in the chat. If I get enough of them 1s, I'm going to drop it. I need to get a little interaction going so we can get the algorithm going. But this is a good one. Mount Rushmore, just in time. I like that name. Rayo, what's up, Ray? Yeah, I like Chad. You know what? Chad's full blast, all go, no breaks. That's what I like about Chad. Since he's been here since day one, he's been on YouTube. I done took combined total a year. Two wasn't even an option. Oh, I always got to be one in the bunch, huh? Say, listen, Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Salute. We're just having a little bit of fun, y'all. This go out to my man Chad Marks. If y'all see him go live, drop it in his comments and tell him. Check it out.
What do I do, Lord?
Destroy the child, corrupt them all.
This is their plan, people. These are demons. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' human.
Hey, Alex. Yeah, I don't even know if I can say his name, B, since they banned him off of YouTube. Did y'all actually see what happened to him with his website, Infowars.com? He had to put it up for auction due to his his bankruptcy with the lawsuit. And the victims of Sandy Hook, their families put their money together that they won from him and bought his platform. Ain't that crazy? And B, so it was supposed to come back up, and it was supposed to now be owned by the Onion, and it's gonna be like a satirical shit making fun of conspiracy theories. I thought that was the ultimate LOL. Oh, so I didn't see that then. Hold on, something changed? Y'all ace me up in the comments. What do you mean? Last thing I seen is they said, oh, so what he put some, oh shit, I didn't know that. Alex saying he's went down fighting then, huh? I'm going to have to catch that up. Mad Max, salute Max. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Do you remember when he got banned off this platform right here? Totally took him off. It was crazy. Wow, Elon Musk is helping him out. Are y'all serious? He's as good as one then. Y'all telling me something new. I didn't know that. I did not see that on the so on the world news. Let's show you how the news works, right? On the world news, they was bragging and they was happy when the Onion bought it. But I watch the world news every day, and they hadn't said nothing about all this being froze and Elon Musk helping them and everything. Boy, that world news is some scandalous shit, ain't it? Al, what's up, Al? Salute. Barrio Trillion. So they haven't said yet. We're still waiting on the decision. I told everybody, he kept telling them he was going to be out on that date. That date is a rough estimate. We better check right now, huh? Since you said that, we can see. I guarantee you, if he gets his answer, man, it's going to be everybody in the world making podcast episodes and everything else. Did y'all see that Puff Daddy literally is trying to pull a playbook out of South Park Mexicans thing, though? They caught him. Hold on a second. Let's look. Pretty sure no. Yeah, no answer. Anyway, Diddy's trying to pull a play out of SPM's playbook. They caught him trying to basically operate a campaign, a publicity campaign to make himself look better. And they said coerce witnesses. They caught Diddy. So I did see that Diddy was put in a protective custody unit right there in MDC in New York. And Diddy, I think they said, was around 20 other people who were all high-level snitches, sex offenders, billionaire type people. And he was using their, what they call a federal PAC number. When every time you use the phone, you have to put in your PAC number. It's different than your ID number. Put in your PAC number, and then you have to say your name. And what that is for, that's for evidence reasons. Like, they're literally recording that to use against you for evidence. So Diddy is thinking he's going to be smart and use these other people's numbers. That's how ignorant he is to the prison system. He's not realizing they're going to pull that up on everybody. Now he just messed himself up on his bond again. So, but I'll tell you what'll happen if he really does pay attention. He's not going to beat this case. Like, Diddy is not going to beat them feds. We already know with the 98% rate and all that, there's no beating them. But what he can do is put the misinformation out like South Park Mexican did and still keep his fans. Hey, Eric, I don't think Puff's getting bond, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really do not think he's gonna get it. Not with coercing witnesses, not with using other people's numbers. Because you got to understand, listen, using somebody else's phone, that's a case in there, all right? That's a no commissary, no phone, whatever. But at the same time, that was one of the number one hustles that guys had. We would get 300 minutes a month. I don't know if it's changed or not, but some guys will get 300 minutes a month and don't have anybody to call. So they'll sell those 300 minutes to somebody else. And that's what Diddy was doing. Diddy needed a cell phone in there. Yeah, he needed a phone in there. And when Diddy gets a phone, it'll be a whole different game. Yeah, Shaw. So Young Thug, if that would have been a federal case, he wouldn't have got off. That was a state RICO case. That was the thing that saved Young Thug. Obviously, Georgia is incompetent as hell. They ran that Young Thug thing was the world's longest trial. The longest trial I ever seen, or proceedings and all that, was in Texas. Then Young Thug came and just blew that out the water, man. I got some more short videos, y'all. Let me see what we got going on. So I got the California guy, a couple of them. Y'all want to see the next short video? If y'all want to see the little short video, drop a 1 in the chat. Drop your location, drop a 1, drop something, and let me know. Let's get this thing up. Double tap that screen, get the likes up for me. How many likes we at? I got a bunch of them here tonight. If y'all want to see them, let me know. Hope they don't get too offended. We can't take ourselves too serious. That's for damn sure. Let's see what's going on here. I need to get that shared out too. Y'all, we got 85 people, but we only got 31 likes. Y'all double tap the screen. If y'all give me the 50 likes real quick, I'll drop the next video. This one is Dubs, American Cholo, and Rojo from a convict's perspective. Double tap the screen, give me the 50 likes, and we'll drop that next video. And this one's funny too. I got a bunch of them for you tonight. We're just having fun. Want to connect with the subscribers type night, y'all. Double tap that screen. Let me get up to 50. No, we can do it. That's 38. Come on, y'all. We need 12 more. All you literally do is take your thumb and go doop doop. Right? Tell them be doop doop. Because this one's funny. Hey, I got some good ones tonight. Look, doop doop. Double tap that thing. My shit say 38. I'm paying attention, y'all. Come on, man. We can get this thing up there. Y'all made me wait. They made me wait too long to get to 50. I'm just going to have to drop it anyway, huh? They is not cooperating. Come on, man. We can't be a bunch of haters in here tonight. Double tap that thing. Let's see. Here we go. Look.
Happy birthday to Fool. Happy birthday to Fool. Happy birthday to the homie. Happy birthday to the Fool. Gracias.
You know what, man? Shout out to my homeboy Rojo at the end right there, man. Rojo quit doing YouTube, so I keep Rojo relevant, man. Right? Rojo put in a bunch of work. He's all right, dude. Let me see. Shy, how many likes we got? I don't know. Maybe I don't even know how many. Y'all give me up to listen. Give me up to 75 likes, and I'll drop the next video. Right? What's it say? That was a good one though, huh? Shy, tell them to give me the 75 likes, y'all. And Shy, till I die, you let me know when I get there. and I'll drop the next video. Day 4, trying to convince my friend he's been hacked and nude photos of cars and wins. What? Well, I hope that's not true. So one thing about all this is, boy, you better have two-factor authentication. Man, shout out to OG Badger. There's no word about OG Badger, man. OG Badger's out of there, dog. That's a federal indictment. The only thing I can say about it is the fact that OG Badger took a very small part in that indictment. He'll probably do 5 years, I hate to say it, or get 4, 5, and do 3.5. And you know, the Fed's sentencing case or guidelines go on your history too. So it is. Y'all double tap that screen, give me up to 75. Y'all gonna like this next one. This next one is savage. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna end up having all these men in this prison genre hating me. But that's not my intention, man. I'm just having fun. Like I said, we gotta be able to laugh at ourselves at the same time too. But then also I said, hey, who gives a damn? Because ain't none of them share my shit out. Ain't none of them promoting snow. Nobody knocking down my door to work with me. You feel me? So why not? And who gives a damn? Real talk. Sorry, y'all let me know. Y'all drop a 5 in the comments. Y'all want to go with this next one? It's savage. Drop a 5. I ain't gonna make y'all get to 75. These people's fingers broke. Let me know. Y'all want to get to the next one? We got it right here. Drop the number 5 in the comments, y'all. I need some more 5s. If y'all ain't gonna get these likes up, at least drop some number 5s in here. We're gonna go to the next one. Come on, double tap the screen. You get the likes up by double tapping the screen. Double tap the screen. Davina Rose, hey friend, how you doing? Haven't seen your name in a while. Facts Doctor, Raul Campos, Justin Aguilar, Joseph Lopez, Heimdall Blows. And man, I seen my boy down there from the valley too, man. Durst, salute Durst. Here we go. That's enough 5s.
Well,
No, I would just do cocaine. That was really, yeah. So not just, yeah.
That's
was
down and dirty, right?
Yeah, and I mean, it was, yeah.
But you don't anymore?
No, I don't do it anymore, man, and I'm not doing it.
Is it too much? Too much to handle?
Some of the stuff started to get a real rattle in it, too. I don't know.
Is cocaine a stronger
Oh, yeah.
up?
Cocaine will turn you into a damn owl, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll be out on your own porch, you know.
Say, man, shout out to Big Lance, Jay Williams. No, they was, I don't know what the status of their relationship is. I'm not sure. West Texas, salute. Say, yeah, we just be having fun, man. Shy, you know what, Shy, listen, so I know you are, I see your ass all over the genre, too. Little Bobby Nelson. What's up, Bobby? My dude, man. Bobby, how's your daddy doing? Hope everything is good. Y'all riding them bikes up there. It's too damn cold right now. Y'all have to come on down this way. Say, y'all, we got some good ones tonight, y'all. Yeah, we got some pretty good ones. Y'all want to see the, so if y'all want to see the no jumper one, I know y'all know about Adam 22. I don't know if y'all seen about Whack 100, the black dude that Whack 100 is the Game, the rapper The Game. Is his manager. He's Tekashi 6ix9ine's manager, and he literally is a big part of the podcast No Jumper. And Whack beefs with everybody. Dude be beefing with everybody, and he's really looks like he runs the show. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody mess with Adam 22, make sure y'all send them this one. Check it out.
I heard he recommended someone.
Oh, bitch, I'm not asking.
What's his name?
Carl Gallagher.
Maybe I could unrecommend the other kid.
Maybe.
Say, I swear to me, that's what it looks like. Look like Whack 100 is running the show, huh? Or Adam just let him do whatever the hell he wants to do for controversy for a couple views. I know they not gonna like that one, but that's okay. We still just having fun. Hey, Shy, Shy man. Sometimes, sometimes these are so savage. I don't even know if I'm gonna do it. But then I think, fuck it, just do it. Yeah. You know, ain't nobody else crazy enough to do it. Shout out K-Frog. Yeah. How many of y'all remember K-Frog from Florida? And he's free promotion for these dudes too, Shy. Right? Y'all remember K-Frog from Florida? A little short dude. Kicking with 1090 Jake. King Shine. Used to always beef with Pino, I think. I don't think K-Frog beef with Mill 74. I can't remember. Y'all remember him? There goes K-Frog right here. When he did his TOH in prison. So when you get to Florida prisons, they make you do something called a TOH, right? And I actually, K-Frog was the guy that was famous for having his prison footage and all that. So I actually was able to get a little bit of footage from K-Frog's TOH in prison. Check it out. So as you see it, he was definitely putting in work when he got there. And I had Milk on the last one. You gotta go look. I had to did a video said California YouTubers. I got Milk's ass too. I know he was, when Milk seen that one, he was cussing at the air punching at the air and cussing and everything else. You better believe that one. I think that one of Alex Jones might have been the best though. I don't know. I got a savage one. If y'all want to see the most savage one of all, let me know. Well, can you see this thing? Man, this pork chop is crazy. I can't even do a video anymore without this little thing coming up on me. My cousin got extorted by the woods looking up. Hold on. Damn, got extorted by the woods? That's pretty rare. Normally they don't extort people. They usually look out for each other. That's kind of crazy. What happened? Why would they do that? Sorry to hear that. Zoom into the cat. What kind of... No. Y'all leave my cat alone. Yeah, no, I ain't never heard extorted by the woods. Unless you had got caught telling on somebody in there maybe, or you... hate to say it, bad case. I don't want to put that on your family member, either one of them, but yeah, that's not a normal thing right there, honestly. Where's this one? So here goes the other one.
You fat motherfucker, you hurry up. Don't stop, don't stop. You better not stop. You fat monster motherfucker, you. I don't give a fuck what you say. You better not stop. I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass. You tired. I don't give a fuck about you being tired. You weren't tired when you ate them motherfucking goddamn cheeseburger, them chili fries, and that motherfucking freeze cup. Get your motherfucking ass up and keep going right now. You better not stop, motherfucker. You fat motherfucker, you slimy motherfucker.
Oh, they found his Facebook and found all of our family. Hey, you know what? That's why I listen this on my Facebook myself. There's no family listed on my Facebook. And never will I mention no family just because I don't know who retaliate weirdo type shit like that. And so there's a couple people watching on Facebook. Listen, that's why I always highly suggest, especially the family members inside of these prison groups and stuff like that, you don't say who your loved ones are, right? There's a wives, friends, and family support group that I'm in where these women every day, all day, they post things about their men. They post what prisons they're on. Sometimes they'll post what cell block they're on. And they'll have public profiles, not realizing that there are people in there that would like to get your family's information, and they can blackmail you. They can extort you. They can do all kinds of crazy things. It's like it is definitely not a good idea. And if you're an inmate too. Oh, so yeah, I was gonna say don't have a Facebook if you're an inmate, but you know what? A lot of guys have Facebooks that exist before that, and they didn't get a chance to delete them. So I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, on the internet, in those groups, on here, wherever, the least information that you can give up about your family member, the better. Period. You don't tell them nothing. Don't let them find out nothing. Don't, come on, cat. Don't, just nothing. If you have to, post anonymous. They will try to use things against you. And then too, like those families and friends and wives and everything, they're trying to be friends out here when everybody in a prison ain't friends. I know y'all think about it like women, like, oh, they're all in the same room. They're all probably hanging out playing cards. No. Hell no. They're not all friends in there. Yes, they will live around each other every single day without speaking, without doing anything together. And no, they don't want you as a wife or family member being friends with anybody else's wife or family member in there. The rare occasion will be when a man tells a woman that she can catch a ride with somebody else's wife. But guess what? That's one of his friends in there. He ain't hooking you up with a ride with a stranger. You know what I mean? Something that's happened in a few days, man. That shot, we just having fun, man. One of those people that only know things. Come on, cat, finna throw him outside. I'm one of those people that only know things about me and my. Yeah, no, you don't tell them nothing. There's nothing you want to tell them, so therefore there is nothing. Not trying to be rude, right? That you give up no information. There's no time in a prison, right, where some man has the right to sit down next to me on a bench and go, hey, Snow, how's your mama? You got kids out there? Or, hey, Snow, are you married, dog? What's your wife's name? Hell no. Never is that an okay conversation in there, right? It might take a man a long time before he asks somebody a personal question. And that's why, because people use it's just like what the police say, right? Anything can and will be used against you in a court of law. Well, anything can and will be used against you in a day room, and you better remember that. So you really don't want it. And I seen Rose name in here earlier. I don't know if you're still watching Rose. She got mad at me on Facebook earlier too because of her. I don't want to get too much into it, but her loved one was moved into a place with no water, no nothing, and it's just a terrible, terrible thing. All right, it's like they keep cells like that on purpose. You know, if your loved one is moved into a cell, there's no water, the toilet don't work. I don't think it just got like that. That cell's been like that forever. And yes, you better believe they keep a few cells just like that. To throw in some people they get mad at, somebody whose family called and complained, oh, you go in that cell. You know, it's just a messed up world, y'all. That's why we tell everybody it's not where you want to be. It's not the life you want at all. Bobo, what's up, Bobo? We're just chilling. We got some good videos. Shout out to my boy Chad Marks. I'll play it again.
What do I do, Lord?
Destroy the child. Corrupt them all.
This is their plan, people. These are demons. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' human.
Happy birthday to Fool. Happy birthday to Fool. Happy birthday to the homie. Happy birthday to the Fool.
Well, how did?
No, I would just do cocaine. That was really, yeah. So not just, yeah.
That's down and dirty, right?
Yeah, and I mean, it was, yeah.
But you don't anymore?
No, I don't do it anymore, man, and I'm not doing it.
Is it too much? Too much to handle?
Some of the stuff started to get a real rattle in it, too. I don't know.
Is cocaine a stronger
oh, yeah.
up?
Cocaine will turn you into a damn owl, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll be out on your own porch.
I heard he recommended someone.
Oh, bitch, I'm not asking.
What's his name?
Carl Gallagher.
Maybe I could unrecommend the other kid.
Maybe.
You fat motherfucker, you hurry up. Don't stop, don't stop. You better not stop. You fat monster motherfucker, you. I don't give a fuck what you say. You better not stop. I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass. You tired. I don't give a fuck about you being tired. You ain't tired. You want the motherfucking goddamn cheeseburger with cheese fries, that motherfucking freeze. Get your motherfucking ass up and keep going right now. You better not stop, motherfucker. You fat motherfucker, you slimy motherfucker.
Say, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When he said turn you into an owl, homie, that shit was hilarious. I could just picture that shit right there, man. Straight up. Shout out Big Lance. Big Lance gonna be calling me back for his 3rd Street Beef match if I don't be careful, huh? I kind of like, you know what? I kind of like Big Lance though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking with him, but in all reality, I've watched Big Lance since he started. Off the yard, Big Lance. Buddy, what could ease the tension? Tribalism. I don't know, because that shit ain't even happening in all prisons, man. They don't even do it on the East Coast. I don't know what the difference is. You hear a lot about the East Coast prisons where all races get along and everybody's cool. You come down to the South and the West Coast and shit changes. I don't know what it is, but tribalism, as you put it, no, I don't think that's ever gonna go away because that's a human nature thing. Look what you said. Tribalism literally comes from ancient people and their tribes and separating themselves to different groups, us versus them type thing. So I don't think that'll ever go. Tribalism happens. That's why street gangs are here, why different mafias are here. Shit, tribalism is why we're the United States and up north they're Canada and why that's Mexico down there. So I don't think, no, ever. Little terabyte, well, that's some you might need to go lobby the lawmakers about right there. Little terabyte, that might be your calling in life to make sure that's official in a prison. Thomas means, so I don't know. The younger cats, to my opinion, are always gonna be. Seems like the longer shit goes, the less organized things are. The more people don't like to listen. And it's less tribalism, I guess, whatever. Anonymous, yeah, I'm still dropping the soap and you're still picking it up. What kind of stupid ass question is that? You're the one picking it up. I'm a CEO. I heard a joke today. I don't know. What's the difference? You let us know. Let us know. That sounds like a setup. Mr. Silva, what's happening, man? Everything's good. That's one of the original first subscribers right there too, y'all. Bobo, man, so listen, I say it like this, right? It's the same exact, no matter what, I don't know. So it's different. It's got a little easier, right? Texas was the very last state to ever even install payphones. We're one of the last states to ever get our inmates tablets. We still don't have any type of nutritional food. We still don't have air conditioner on most of the institutional divisions. You know, the real max prisons don't have it. Field squad ain't as hard as it used to be. You know, that's about as PREA is serious. If you're getting raped, like they can really actually take it serious. Some places, not always. If you get some free world attention, they usually will take it serious, but they're still, but I tell them like this, right? So the same cells that you've seen in 05 through 08, the same ones that Mr. Larry seen in 1975 when he got here, The same buildings, the same chow hall, same shower, same day room, same bunk. They're still there. Men are going through the same struggles. They're just different now. All right, last year had as many murders last year as they had during the peak of the Texas Syndicate Mexican Mafia wars. But last year, the murders were all drug related. People killing their cellmates. You know what I mean? It was different pressures. You got people dope fiend out everywhere in there. It's chaos, man. People owing people money. People getting smashed off, people checking in, catching out. That's the difference. Bobo is now they actually let people catch out and check in from everything I keep hearing. Because when I was down there was no going to PC and OPI and all that other shit. Just instantly go get locked up for protection. Man, they made you tough it out. So with this Prius shit that hit from the feds, all states had to start taking that a little more serious. But yeah, it's still the same struggle, dog. To me, the big struggle was the food. Go Yo, what's up, Go Yo? Salute to that West Coast. Yeah, the same struggle is still there. Them guys still starving to death. They're still eating pork. You know what? And let me tell you something. So the people that got it the worst in a Texas prison, is those Muslims. Nobody ever talks about that, right? It ain't got shit to do with religion or none of that. The reason the Muslims have it so worse is, think about it. Or if you just happen to be Jewish, you can't eat pork, right? Muslim people do not eat pork. Jewish people do not eat pork. Certain other people do not eat pork. And in a Texas prison, pork is what they feed you most of the time. So check this out. When everybody in the prison is eating pork for lunch, eating pork for dinner, got this pork patty for breakfast, whatever, you got to come through and get a pork-free tray. That pork-free tray, anybody know what a prison tray look like? The plastic ones? It's not the big fat ones like at the county jail, but it's the little thinner ones, right? You got, I want to say four holes on it. It's been a minute, but it's 4 holes, right? And you'll have main course in one, and then the other shit. Well, if you're Muslim, if you're Jewish, if you don't eat pork, your whole diet is going to consist of 2 scoops of beans and 2 pieces of cheese. These men in there surviving years, and I'm talking about years, 5 to 10 times a week, just surviving off 2 scoops of pinto beans and 2 pieces of cheese. Nothing else. They don't give no vegetables on that tray. Nothing. Literally just that. And if they're lucky, they'll get a piece of cornbread if there's cornbread on the main tray. Right? And they don't never talk about their struggle. How the hell is that okay? Think about it. You know what I mean? Like, nobody will ever advocate for the Muslim guys because they're such a minority. And then usually they're black, so nobody gives a damn. You know what I mean? But yeah, these guys are surviving off a double scoop of beans, 2 pieces of cheese, and that's it. We're not talking green beans. We're not talking about corn. Nothing. So yeah, it's harsh. And a lot of times if there was anything or any way that they would try to trade their whole meal for just one soup. So therefore, this shit is so bad that these guys are giving up trays from the chow hall for one soup. So guess what? The soup has 0 nutritional value. And then look what Bobo said. And I love you, my man. Thank you for saying that, because I forgot. And these beans, liable to break your damn tooth with a rock in it. They're liable to have bugs in it. You might get a fucking roach in your beans. You know what I mean? You got rat droppings in your beans. Like, yeah, it's real like that. People losing teeth in there trying to eat them beans. Darkster Days. Where's that at, Dave? Nation of Islam diet. I never heard of that in Texas. Whole green pepper, 1 cup cottage cheese, 1 whole carrot, 2 sliced bread, 1 juice pack. Yeah, no, everybody in Texas I seen getting them was straight double beans. Oh, that's in Pennsylvania. Okay, let's don't confuse them now, because it's definitely not happening in Texas. Durst, what you say? You broke your tooth in the county, man. For real, man. Salute, my brother. You know what? And I seen what you said earlier too. Look, them old green eggs, right? I don't know why you said bluish green eggs, and that's true too. But you know what? Those scrambled eggs would be gray, grayish green. Look, yeah, it ain't no joke. So listen, rocks and the beans, y'all. Run me back. What else? Look, rocks and the beans. You're gonna get weevils inside of all your oatmeal and your grits. Y'all remember that? That was the thing. Go down there and get your grits with the bugs in it. And what's crazy is people have done enough time where they take the bug, flip that fucker out, and still eat. They're not gonna not eat because of that. Wayne, what's up, Wayne? Is that what it is? They just burnt the hell out of them? So somebody told me that worked in a chow hall one time that they just had a big sack and they throw the whole sack in there. So they probably just letting that sack boil till it busts. Tony Garcia, what's up? Salute, man. Appreciate that. Damn fly in here. Look at that. Used to open the cans of green beans. They used to have cooked caterpillars in the cans. Damn. So, I was actually reading some more about that VitaPro thing that they did in Texas in the 90s, right? VitaPro was, I didn't know what it was, and most people couldn't explain it. If B is in here, I know he ate it. They were saying VitaPro was, it was literally marked not made for human consumption, right? VitaPro was something that they would give to cattle to fatten the cattle up before slaughter. Like you would let your cattle graze on natural grass, prairie, whatever, and then at the very end, you would give them VitaPro to fatten them up. Because of course, when you sell your cow, you get paid by how much it weighs. So you want it to weigh as much as possible, so it would blow up. And it was coming out of Canada, and they said they had a backdoor deal to get that stuff coming down here, and there was this witness after witness after witness of people saying these bags said not for human consumption, and here they were dropping it in. Oh, Granny, I don't know. She said the eggs turn grayish green because of the type of pan they're cooked in. Well, what type of pan are they cooking them in? It's just a stainless pan. I could understand if they was in some kind of copper or something weird that might make sense. I just think they're burning the shit out of them. That's all it is. Dave, all right, Dave. What's up with that? Look, I didn't even see you right there, Dave. The real guy. Make sure y'all follow the real guy on Facebook, and it's REEL. That's my dude right there. Daniel, I think all of them have rats running around in the chow hall, man. These buildings are huge. These buildings are old. Man, yeah, man. It's gonna be hard to keep rats out of there. Look, hit the like button, double tap the screen, say we need 4 more to get to 100. Yeah, so these buildings are old. They literally are big warehouse-like facilities. You know what I mean? They're either giant brick facilities or they're giant metal warehouses, either one. And there's back ways in them. You got what they call the pipe chases, where the police can walk back and forth back there and access all the plumbing and everything else. And there's just so many areas for the rodents, for the vermin to live, that you're just never going to stop them. Henry D, salute, man. I appreciate that. I really do. We're just having fun tonight. Ain't nothing too major. Just felt like I'd hop on here and see what everybody's got going on. That Robert Roberson. Oh, there he goes. Look. Hold on. Wrong one. Except from eggs, mixes sulfur with eggs mixed with certain type of iron pans. It's a chemical reaction. Well, you're a cook, so I'm going to believe you. Smarty pants. Barry Sharp, listen, it was hot anybody anybody that was in any prison around Houston, shit, they was hot today. It was it was cool this morning, but I was sweating when I was outside today. Like, it is not cold here. We're getting, I think, a cold front coming through tonight. But then it's gonna be cool. Like, it ain't gonna be cold, so it'll be good. Darks to Dave. No, I got automatic. If you post anything on here that's even suspect to YouTube, it'll just knock it off. We don't want curse words, hashtags, disrespectful shit. It won't even post. So maybe it was something like that. I didn't even see it. Did 4 years twice. Hey, listen, man. Sometimes it takes twice to touch the stove, huh? Very sharp. Stay the hell out of there. We don't want to hear 4 years 3 times. I didn't. Oh, that's what it was? No, I didn't get the answer to the joke. I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments right here on my streaming program. Look, let's say 4 years 2 times. Yeah, so look, Dirty South's 409. So you know what? I think it'll be probably like high 30s up on the north part of Houston. I doubt it'll be down here, but it might. I don't know. I haven't even turned the heater on one time this year. I better turn that thing on, make sure it works, huh? Tracy Wheat, my husband gets out in a month. He's been down 12 years. Congratulations on that, ma'am. That's great news. It's an overwhelming feeling when you first get home. Let me tell you something. And especially coming home to a family, right? You feel like there's so much responsibility, weight on your shoulders and everything. And no matter what anybody out here thinks, it's always more stressful out here, more overwhelming out here. You know, when he first gets home, check this out. Don't overfeed him unless he wants you to, because, boy, man, your stomach, once you've been on that prison food and that commissary food, coming home trying to eat a real big free world meal, you'll be glued to that toilet. That is crazy. So, you know, this is Texas, man. We can survive all winter with a little $19 heater from the dollar store in one room and keep this house. All right, it's crazy. I could never live up north, man. I couldn't do all that. Never do all that snow and freezing. So let me get back to that. Yeah, 12 years. Absolutely give them some space. My suggestion would be do not make no plans to take them out nowhere around no big crowds right away. Don't try to throw a big party where all the friends and family that ain't seen them in 12 years come. Like, make that as peaceful and as quiet transition as possible, if that makes any sense, right? Like, don't give him so much space you don't see him. But what I'm saying is, don't force him to be around other people, sociable or anything like that, you know. And let him know it's okay to crawl before you walk. Like, you don't get to so tell him this for me. You don't get to prison the very first day running shit, right? You specifically tell him this. So you didn't get to prison your very first day running shit. So please don't come out in the free world on your very first day trying to run shit, because you'll stumble. You know, you have to take your time out here. Crawl before you walk, walk before you run, and don't play that catch-up game. You know, don't come out here trying to make up for 12 years. Them 12, you lost them 12. They ain't coming back. I'm a CEO, had a young kid get released who's affiliated, almost immediately got charged for firearms. I mean, so your heart can't break, because if you just got out, I mean, fresh out, and you got a firearm again, you didn't learn not one fucking lesson. Like, most people with the common sense, man, when they first get out, they're gonna at least go, man, shit, I'm gonna try to do better, right? Like if you got any sense and you won't go back, but if you got a little sense, you're not just gonna be right immediately away back to crime. You're gonna at least try, at least lie to yourself, lie to your friends, lie to your family, like, yeah, I'm gonna do better, y'all. Not immediately go, let me go get that gun and these drugs again. You know what I mean? Like, a real one is at least going to attempt a life out there. A lot of people, they just can't do it because they're doing what I was saying right there. They try to run before they crawl, before they walk, then they fall. Killmonger, my hero. So, you know, listen, some people still cook spreads because it reminds them of the struggle. You know what I mean? It keeps them free. But personally, I was never a big fan of spreads. I'm still not, right? Like, I don't come home and purposely eat squeezed cheese and chili in a bag and put it on ramen noodles with some crushed up chips and shit like that. It just doesn't. To me, it's something that I was forced to do, right? Like, y'all made me fucking do this. Like, the best thing that I can eat today is still fucking trash. Like, I was mad about that, right? I see people with spreads in the day room, they're happy as fuck. And I get it because they wouldn't have money all the time. They just came up, right? But I was fortunate enough to have some bread most of the time and didn't cherish none of that shit. So when I came home, fuck them spreads, right? Like, no, man, I don't want to eat this shit. That shit's killing people in there with that old high cholesterol and high sodium and high calories and high fat. Will I eat one if I have to? Fuck yeah. If I'm broke, do they taste good? Yep. Absolutely. If I got enough money to go anywhere else and get anything else, hell yeah. Straight up. And one of the things about spreads, too, is I remember being like 12 years old and my brother coming on from the county showing us, wearing his shower shoes and showing us how to cook spreads. And that was the first time somebody told me jail wasn't that bad. And that wasn't him lying to me or nothing. He went in there and all his friends were in there. They learned how to spread, played tunk and spades, and he came back and it wasn't that bad. But he didn't ever realize what it could be. And he didn't realize what he was doing as a big brother, telling your fucking little brother it ain't that bad. I'm the type person right now, instead of trying to look hard and look tough and tell people it ain't that bad, nah, I'd rather tell them that shit horrible. You know, fuck that shit. And B, so we used to make them McFlurries in the feds, though. Those McFlurries in the feds were good as shit. They would take coffee creamer. So I can explain this to y'all real quick with this empty bottle. So you take a peanut butter jar, right? This bottle ain't showing too good. I forgot you gotta do that. You take a peanut butter jar. Imagine that's a peanut butter jar, but it's not. You fill it up halfway with water, and then you fill up the other half with coffee creamer, all the way to the top. You shake that up right there. You put the lid on it, shake it up all the way, and then put it in some ice. You have to put salt on top of the ice, though. I forgot that, right? You have to salt your ice down and put that in the trash can. So your ice is super cold, salted down. Then you put your peanut butter jar with the coffee creamer. It was literally coffee creamer, put it in there, and it starts freezing it. You get it out, shake it. You got to shake it every now and then so it starts turning into ice cream. And then right before it all the way locks up, just dump in your peanuts, dump in your pieces of candy bar, dump in your peanut M&Ms, whatever you want. You know, you can put a little Hershey syrup in there, stir it up, turns into chocolate ice cream. You can do whatever. This convict ballerina is a trip. Yes, ma'am. For if you cash app me $9.99 right now, I'll get up and show you some ballet moves just for you, and then I'll cook 2 spreads. Let's see. Murderous. What's up, man? Salute. That's a crazy name right there. It's me, Mario. You know what? Shout out to Big Herc, man. Anytime I hear somebody talking about cheek clapping, I always know they've been watching Fresh Out. Straight up. What you mean I'm not in jail? Yes, I am. I'm in city jail right now, sitting out these tickets, YouTubing. Corey, man, yeah, everybody's doing good. And, you know, I got the world's smallest family. I ain't gonna lie, ain't too many of us. Much love to all 2 or 3 of us. Man, Saucy D probably, I think it's 2026. Unless he comes, when he comes back up for parole, 2025. I don't know, but I think they gave him a serve-all, which was he got a 4-year sentence. He's gonna end up hopefully not doing it all, but it'll be 2022. So he's 2 in right now. But hey, this is not the life you want. You know, Saucy D was my brother, man. Love the dude. And since I've been on YouTube right now, I've helped quite a few people monetize their channels where they can change their lives. You know, Saucy D was one of them. He was one of the first ones. I literally got my boy up to a few thousand subscribers right away. He was doing good, everything, but you know what? He had no support around him. The family that was around him, nobody believed in it. They didn't realize. And the day he got his first YouTube check, Saucy D got his first YouTube deposited in his bank account, driving to go turn himself in to go to state jail. Lost that phone while he was in state jail, came back out, couldn't access the channel anymore. I said, man, god dang, he could have gave me that phone while you was gone. I would have paid the bill and kept your channel for him. Right? There's been other people like that too, man. Stories written from a current prisoner. Shout out to Tony out there in California. Helped him get his shit rolling at first. There's been quite a few of them. But Saucy D will be back. He ain't doing nothing but plotting, right? Like I told him, while you're gone this time, you get a game plan. You figure out what you're going to do, because everything that goes on. So me and him had tales. Shout out to OG Percy, but me and Saucy D had tales from a crib first, like way before he did it. And we ended up taking that down, re-uploading it later. We shouldn't have done it. But he literally went to TYC as a kid. Hit Ferguson unit at 18. Stayed over there with Dewberry and them. Went to Beto over there with me. He's now on, I think he's on Bill Clemens. Well, hold on. No, I think he's on all red. If I ain't mistaken, Saucy D is on all red right now, which is a fucked up prison. But you know, wherever he goes, he's gonna be all right, right? Like JoJo, I appreciate that. He's a real OG. You know what I'm saying? Wherever Saucy D go, he gonna be all right. Shit, he's 44 now. They're gonna be calling him old school in there and looking up to him, and he's got the game. All right, if any of them young kids in prison are around Saucy D, if they got any sense in them, that's exactly what they'll be doing, is listening to whatever he says, because he's not the type of person that's gonna promote any type of BS. He's not the type of person that's gonna promote unnecessary violence. He ain't gonna crash out nobody. He's not gonna do nothing except try to get some money in there and make life more comfortable for his people. So you pretty much better believe all them youngsters is looking up to him and taking what he says pretty serious, because they was doing that years ago. And then hell, the man just got them big hands and muscles and like to fight too. So if all else fails, he knows what to do. That's my boy. And you know what? I told my very first story. The very first or second video on my channel, if y'all didn't know this, right, is about my first day going to Beto. And I told that story, I told that story with Saucy D in mind, to participating with the YouTube, having his own channel, eventually participating with mine, you know what I mean? I put his name in there, told some more stories about it, because I wanted him to come up, man. I didn't want to do this by myself. Jack, what's up, Jack? I ain't seen that name in a while. Hope you're doing good, my brother. Look, you say you was on R-Red for a minute. That place will make a man out of you. Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm saying, right? Dale was in TYC. He started in TDC at Ferguson. He was on Beto 2 times. Been to state jail once or twice. And now he's on R-Red, right? So I don't think he's seeing nothing up there that he's never seen before. Matter of fact, he's from the old school. Like, he started doing time with no telephones and shit like that. So he's probably liking it. I mean, not liking it. He'd rather be home. But, you know, as everything is relative, right, to previous experience. So this new shit, I don't know. I can't wait till he gets home. I really can't wait till Saucy D gets home, because he's going to be able to tell us for sure what it was like in there versus how it used to be. And coming from a hardcore ass prison. And I believe everything he's going to say, he ain't going to add no extra to it. He ain't going to dumb it down or add no extra. So we're looking forward to him coming home. For sure. Hey, Letty Mendoza, man, I appreciate that. 956. Love my South Texas people, man. You know what? Eric Sullivan, did I smoke herb in prison? Sometimes, of course. Not constantly. So one thing about it in there, man, that shit'll make me paranoid, and I really don't want to be paranoid in a place like that. You know what I mean? Too loud smelling. That's why everybody switched to that K2 shit. They don't. I guess it don't smell right, you know, like that, and pass the drug test. Chuck Wick, what's up, Chuck Wick? Man, I love that name right there. You know what? Shout out to my homeboy Gangsta Nip, man. Gangsta Nip is the one that wrote that first Chucky for Bushwick Bill. Eric, so how we used to hide the smell was we light candles, make incense candles. We get prayer oil. That is, prayer oil is basically like cheap cologne or something, stinkiest cologne or whatever that the Muslims would use and stuff like that. And we light a candle under a tin can, flip it upside down, put about 2 drops on that and let it go. That was in the feds, but in the state, we didn't even hide the smell. Honestly, back then on Beto, they didn't give a shit. Matter of fact, in that first ever story I was telling, I got in the cell with Saucy D that night, and he had 2 little skinny ass toothpick joints. I was holding the fan up to the pipe chase. Yeah, that's it right there, Durst. I was holding the fan up to the pipe chase, and I was hitting it. And a guard came for count, and just shook her head at me. And I thought I was going to be in trouble, but we wasn't. And look, they're telling it right there, look. So that really, 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 really used to get on my nerves, that baby powder in the sock shit, y'all. But it works. I ain't gonna lie. So you get a long tube sock, you fill it up with baby powder, and you just pop it. And so after they smoke, you'll have one super stone motherfucker that can't stop popping it. He's all paranoid and shit, and goddamn getting baby powder all over shit. Man, they used to get on my nerves. Call them Ziggies. They used to call them gangsters in TDC. Thugs and gangsters. A thug was a cigarette and a gangster was a joint. You hated that damn sock. So that sock is universal. All prisons, all county jails, all facilities across America. Somebody gonna have a baby powder sock on standby. Look, see what I'm saying? Don't you be in no open dorm, you're going to have fucking baby powder all over your bed and shit. No, I don't miss that shit either, Jesse, man. Salute to Beaumont, Texas, man. Me neither. But, you know, so in the feds, though, it was no dorm, it was cells. And shout out to Corey Blunt. If any of y'all from Houston, y'all know the slab god. Appreciate that, Eric. The slab god, Corey Blunt from the Screwed Up Clique. His brother, his hustle was stealing and selling Fabuloso, all right? I don't know if he stole it out the maintenance or where the fuck he had this real free world Fabuloso, but you could buy a bottle of Fabuloso from Corey Blunt's brother, Pixie. That was his name. Shout out to his brother Pixie. Pixie would sell you that shit, and it would just come in like a water bottle or something. When you smoke, you could take the Fabuloso, put it on a rag or a sock, and wipe your whole cell down, cell walls and everything, and just leave, and that thing wouldn't smell like shit. And it was a good hustle. And I tell you what, everybody wanted it because everybody was smoking something. So we just did a video about the Bradshaw unit not too long ago. You have to go check it out. A few videos back. But yeah, say that. I mean, cleaning supplies. People don't. So that's another thing. When I'm in these family groups, these support groups, and all this type of stuff, and these women, they're men. They don't. I've only. So let me say this properly. And all the time on them Facebook prison groups and all that other shit, I've only seen 1 or 2 women ever say that their man hustled, that their men sent money home from prison. The rest of them are all women saying they spend. One lady says she spends $800 or more a month on her husband, phone calls, snacks, movies, games, basically podcasts, anything that you could that you could pay for, she was paying for. And I was like, damn. Knowing damn well that man ain't never spent $800 in a month, every month, on her. That would be like him buying her a Michael Kors purse, 2 pairs of earrings, and 3 pairs of high heels and a dress every month, no matter what. But she's doing all that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The boys in there got some game. Hey, shout out to your old man, Win Unit, yeah. For $1K every month in your man's books. That's it? Damn. That's crazy. So we smoked, back in the day, they had rolling papers, hell. You better believe you can get shit into smoke. Most time you can get rolling papers. In the feds, they were hard. The state had unlimited amounts of them. Look, now that might kind of work, I guess. So that's the thing, Dirty. So listen, if I got to do all that, right? If I got to, in a place where I got to blow it through dryer sheets and be all scared and shit, I'm probably just the type that's going to say, I don't want to smoke. You feel me? Like, hey, if we got any chance, if this police officer dude is working, that's going to write us up, shake us down, and try to give us some type of free world case, and we're going to SEG and all that, yeah, I'm probably just not going to smoke. If the motherfucking law is cool, we know who he is, and he don't ever care, and he don't say anything, and we know for sure we're not getting in trouble, then I might think about it, you know what I'm saying? Why not? You know, you got to just be kind of pick and choose your times and battles and shit. Like, it don't be that serious, you know what I mean? Now, blowing it down the toilet, now, yeah, there you go. That was a county jail trick. You know, so listen, I never talked about that. In Galveston County Jail, if anybody's ever been to Galveston County Jail, their toilets are strong enough to where you might could flush your cellmate down that goddamn toilet if you push hard enough. Like, the suction on those toilets are unbelievable. I seen people flush entire big thick ass blankets, just literally dip the corner in the toilet and just let that thing go, and the whole blanket is gone within a second. Never clogged up the toilet, nothing ever changed. Like, it was crazy. But yes, so in Galveston County, it would create such a vacuum that you didn't even have to be right in front of the toilet. You could just blow it that way, and you would watch the smoke go down. You know what I'm saying, Thomas? You remember what I'm talking about? Now, that was on 19th Street, right? I can't remember how they are on the ones now, but those toilets were dangerous. They were dangerous. You could flush whatever you wanted down them things. And also, so what was good about it, though, right? I'm not trying to be gross, but when you're sitting on that toilet and you're using the restroom, you got the button, because you're locked in a little fucking cell. Yeah, you're doing a number 2. As you're hitting this button, there is nothing escaping, right? Like, your cellmate does not even slightly know that you're over there boo-booing other than the noise. But also one time I had a cellmate, we got locked down in the county when I first got there. It was a little BS, little like 3-day lockdown or something, where the guy didn't understand drop one, flush one, hold the button down, because he didn't speak English. I don't speak Spanish. I mean, I can cuss you out in Spanish. I can ask you for some stuff, but I don't know how to tell you drop one, flush one, and I didn't that day either, right? So that was crazy. What we did have is we had a little air conditioner vent on the bottom down below the bunk, and I was yelling back and forth, and finally got somebody way down the way that was speaking Spanish to pay attention, and they translated for me to tell him, hold that button down when you take a boo-boo, bro. And finally, he literally got it under control. Oh, well, I tell you, Durst, here goes a situation I ran into in the feds, and I didn't understand this, right? When I first got there, it's getting ready to be count time, rack time. And, Eric, I'll talk about that in a minute. Countdown, rack time for the night, and it's common courtesy, right? If your stomach's even slightly hurting, if you even got a small chance of taking a shit tonight, go shit before we rack down, dog. Right, so listen, I get in there and I'm drop one, flush one. That's the rules. But my stomach is fucked up. This is like when I first got here, and I'm really I forget what the fuck I ate. Chow hall food changed. It was bad. So when nobody told me that you could only flush that motherfucker 2 times in 10 minutes or something like that. I can't remember what it was. They had a limit on how many times you could flush that toilet, and I done went over the limit and shit again. Think about it. Now I got my cellmate coming in here when it's rack time. He's getting all his shit ready, hey, listen, Jesse, he's getting his meal ready. He's coming in, and I done shit in this goddamn toilet and can't flush it. Oh, talk about a rookie mistake, dog. I felt so fucking stupid. I'm like, then I go down there. This is like right before the door closed, like, Sally, I want the toilet flush. And he looked at me like, how many times did you flush it? And I'm like, 2 or 3. And he cussed like him. He said, God damn it, this is on a timer. You can't do that. And I'm thinking, oh, man. No. See, that's the type of shit they don't tell you when you get to prison, right? Another time, one of my young homies just got there. They put him in a cell with a dude that had been in there like 25 years. Nobody told him, including me, that when you brush your teeth in prison, you can't spit in the sink. Man, this dude wanted to damn near kill that man for spitting in his sink. And he's just brushing his teeth like he does at home. And I'm like, bro, you're not at home, bro. You can't do that no more. And it was crazy. Ian Bick and the other dude with the huge nipples. I don't know who that is. So I've never watched Ian Bick's shit, right? Never, not even once. Shout out to him, though. I heard it's pretty good. Some people did that, right? Everybody didn't do that. We didn't do that. Some of the Muslims were serious about it, and what it is like come on, man. So when a grown man is standing up and them toilets are kind of low and you're urinating, shit's gonna splash out, right? Like, shit will splash out, whether it's water, urine, whatever, and they don't want it splashing out, so they don't sit down and pee. What they do is take a knee. All right, I never seen anybody say you gotta sit down and piss. Now, come on, if you tell did Ian Bick and them really say somebody told them they had to sit down and piss? I mean, come on, man. Please tell me you're full of shit on that one. So no, the only thing I've ever heard is men taking a knee, and that was more of an East Coast thing, right? That was like Muslims and shit like that would be serious about it. But yes, they would urinate on one knee to stop all that splashing and shit. What gang is affiliated with being Muslim? So no, I actually have a video about that, right? One of my best friends is a Muslim, and he did a little video. Let me see if I might be able to pull that up. And he describes perfectly what being a Muslim is to him and what being a Muslim is in prison. Let me see if I can get that real quick for you. This will be a perfect time to play it. And then I can talk about how I see it. Right? Hold on a second, damn it. So, well, so I'm gonna have to do it like this, right? Shout out to my brother Prisoner X. This man here, I'm getting ready to play this video. This man here went to prison when he was 18 years old. He was accused and convicted of killing his stepdad. It was kind of like a situation that he was, I don't want to talk about his case, right? But let's just say he was accused and convicted and given a life sentence. But we'll talk about this right here. Let me see if you can see this. Let me see. Hold on, I'm going to have to do this. So look.
Islam, people who say they are Muslim and they are in prison. Islam in prison is not a gang. We're not in the gang at all. Sometimes it's hard to tell. For y'all who don't know, it's hard to tell because you have certain people, they move like it's a gang, but no, Islam is not a gang. Being a Muslim in prison don't mean you are in the gang. Islam is a religion. It's a way of life. So please do not get it confused when you see some of these dudes who saying they Muslims or whatnot, how they maneuver. Because being a Muslim in prison, that don't mean you're part of the gang. But I'll further elaborate on another video. Peace.
So you know what? Let me say what he said when we were talking about this, right? He said that being a Muslim is not a gang whatsoever. But a lot of the people that become Muslims in prison come from a gang mentality, came from a gang background, right? Like they were Bloods and Crips at first. They were other type of shit. So they come to the religion with that mentality. And sometimes you just can't stop them with that mentality. But in our reality, no, not a gang organization. Do they do just like everybody else, excuse me, and become tribal? Absolutely. Heck yeah, they do. They do because they have to, just like anybody else, you know, anybody from the people that aren't citizens to the different races to all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? But this man right here, he started Treetop Pyru in the 90s, got down early 90s, and first started his life sentence as a Pyru, literally as a gang member, pushing the line, doing everything, but he just got tired of the politics. He got tired of having to deal with everything and started on a spiritual journey himself, exploring and finding out different ways, and that's just what worked best for him, you know. But when he told me that, and I asked him, well, why is it like it is, and why does it look like a gang to everybody on the outside? He said, because everything in there ends up coming from that perspective, but it's not, you know. So what religion was I in there? This is like some level 5,000 trolling, isn't it? So I guess, I don't know if you say that right. What religion was I in prison? Well, I've always been a Christian, but was I a Christian in prison? No. Did I take part of any Christian activities? No. Did I go to church a couple times? That shit looked crazy when I went to church in prison. They were like literally the child molesters, weirdos, and gang meetings. And my homies didn't meet in the church. That was just a little bit weird. Spooks, shout out Spooks. Nah, hell no. Ain't no Sedano. No. Sedano was not deep in Texas. That's a California thing. There's some out here, I guess. Every time we talk about it, somebody in the comments will say they knew one, but you'll probably maybe one on every prisoner somewhere. But there are Sudanos that are Tango Blast now, for sure. Yeah, Wayne. So that's what I'm saying, right? Did I still believe in God in prison? Of course. Was I practicing religion? No. But you know what? So Convict Ballerina, just to be serious about this, and something that people would never expect, I think, is they did do something almost everywhere I was. They didn't do this on Beto, but everywhere else except there, because there wasn't nothing but, there wasn't no God in Beto. That motherfucker was evil. But a lot of the facilities, man, at the end of the day will do a prayer call where they literally yell out, prayer call, and everybody will go to the back. Somebody will lead the prayers. They'll ask if anybody has any requests or any special needs, you know, any family members sick, kids doing bad, getting in trouble, your health problems or whatever, and they will specifically pray for you. But like I said, that was not on Beto, but I was pretty much everywhere else. I think anyway, I don't know. It's hard to remember that. So I don't think they did in Beaumont either now. So maybe that was just all like counties and small facilities now, really, that I think about it. Let me fix that. Eric, your best friend went to prison at 18 and got out a Christian. Yeah, so there was lots of them in there. That's what I'm saying, right? There was lots of them. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, B, I didn't see it on Beto or in Beaumont in the feds. I'm tripping. But I remember seeing it in the state jail. Remember it in the counties and shit, for sure. But, so when you say get out a Christian, that's good, right? But Christian is an identity in there. When you go around saying, I'm a Christian, that's a whole identity. It's not just a religion in there, similar to the Muslim thing, where it's an identity also, you know. And when you clearly identify yourself as Christian in a vicious ass prison, it doesn't come with too much good. Like, very few people are respecting the fact that you're a Christian, and a lot of times it's looked at as a protection move, and it's not always is that. Sometimes you just literally are trying to do better. You're just bettering your life. But these sick, evil people around will not try to hear that, you know, especially if you're a gang member. Damn, we're still talking about sitting down and pissing? I'm sorry, man. I ain't sitting down and pissing in a fucking prison. First time you do anything feminine in that motherfucker, you ain't getting that jacket off your back, and I just can't do it. Look, now I believe that. I definitely believe that the number one thing in the trash can leaving the Texas prisons are their Bibles that they're throwing away. And so, you know, that goes back to what I was talking about earlier, being right, like that CO said they feel sorry for an inmate that got out and right away caught a gun case. I don't. Because if you're throwing your fucking Bible away at the gate, man, you're planning on coming back, right? Like, who can't at least go out there for a few months and still do their push-ups in the morning and still read their Bible? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it don't last forever, but if you had any intentions in your heart of trying to do better, then you would, you know, you would at least try. Hey, look at that. Say he was going to prayer call, but instead he went to the gym and got in a fight. Well, I mean, so yeah, them gyms is gonna be a lot of that shit. A lot of people fighting over basketball games and kicking the ball, and a lot of bullshit ass going on. Y'all drop y'all's location in the chat. Let me know where everybody's watching from. Always enjoy. I'm seeing some different names tonight that I'm not used to. I'm seeing some of the Frank Silva right here. Robert, I ain't seen your name in a while. Good to see you back. Amber, haven't seen your name before. Letty, City Vibes. Osmai, I don't know how to say that name. Salute to you though, Eric. Spooks. Yeah, we got some new names in here, man. I'm definitely curious where y'all coming from. Eric Salute says the word will save you if you study it with an open heart. So, man, that's the crazy part is it doesn't feel like it'll save you in there from your day-to-day pressure. Not saying it won't, but when everything is really rocking and rolling around you, the way that Bible is going to save you is you picked it up and hit somebody with that motherfucker while they're not looking. Amber, okay, cool. I appreciate that, man. That Clinton Young situation is really unfortunate. That was the police looking for an easy out. But the thing with Clinton and everybody else with those type of cases is the way the law is wrote, their guys are just guilty. We need to change the laws. So till you know what they say, ignorance is no excuse of the law. Until the law changes, you can't never say they're innocent. You know what I mean? D-Town, former Fed girls, shout out to you. Yeah, so I still got a lot of love for all the Fed home girls I met coming out the halfway house, man. Some of them chicks were some of the realest cats ever. I said cats because they was like homeboys. They were gangster. They were cool. They literally didn't tell on people. They were coming home with good paperwork, handling their business. I was watching them get their lives together. The women coming home from the feds, they were getting their life together at a higher rate than the men and quicker. I think they had their minds made up, and that was good to see. I ain't lying. City Vibes, EPT. I don't know if you've seen at the end of August, very 1st of September, they hit that Chuco Tongo out there. I want to say 22 or 23 of them and a big federal indictment. So there'd be about 22 more of them going to Beaumont. And there was already a lot of them. Let me see what way I used to. Yeah, so you know, hey, the religious thing, a lot of people, there's so many foul connotations to it inside of a prison because a lot of people that are heavily Christian are the sex offenders, right? I don't know if they're doing it for protection or if they feel so guilty inside for what they did that they have to believe that they are Christians and God will forgive them, right? It's mandatory. If you're a child molester, any of that foul shit, in order for you to live with yourself, you have to believe that God is going to forgive you because the people around you ain't, right? I believe most of them would just kill their fucking self if it wasn't for the fact that Christianity says anybody can be forgiven for everything. So that's an easy out for them. But yeah, I would read, you know. I love to read. For sure. I still like to read. I just don't have as much time to do it as I used to, but still a good thing. Text Prince Story Family. I'm finna tap out of here though, y'all. Appreciate everybody coming in with the live. And y'all want me to play them little videos one more time? Y'all want to see them or no? Let me know in the comments if y'all want me to play the videos one more time or it's just time to go. I'll let y'all decide. Kept an old school G code. That's what's up. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do it. Shout out to my boy Chad Marks. Shout out to the West Coast dudes, Jay Williams, Big Lance. Shout out to K Frog, King Shine, Free King Shine. Let him get his shit together. 1090 Pino. Who else I had on here? Gunner, Boxer. Adam 22, Whack 100, and I had one of Cartoon 53, and I didn't even play that one either, man. Let's see what we got going. I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Check this out.
What do I do, Lord?
Destroy the child, corrupt them all.
This is their plan, people. These are demons. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' human.
Happy birthday to Fool. Happy birthday to Fool. Happy birthday to the homie. Happy birthday to the Fool. Gracias.
Well, how did?
No, I would just do cocaine. That was really, yeah. So not just, yeah.
That's down and dirty, right?
Yeah, and this is, yeah, this, I mean, it was, yeah.
But you don't anymore?
No, I don't do it anymore, man, and I'm not doing it.
Is it too much? Too much to handle?
Some of the stuff started to get a real rattle in it, too. I don't know.
Is cocaine a stronger
oh, yeah.
up?
Cocaine will turn you into a damn owl, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll be out on your own porch, you know.
You fat motherfucker, you hurry up. Don't stop, don't stop. You better not stop, you fat monster motherfucker, you. I don't give a fuck what you say, you better not stop, I'ma kick your motherfucking ass. You tired? I don't give a fuck about you being tired. You weren't tired when you ate them motherfucking goddamn cheeseburger, them cheese fries, and that motherfucking freeze cup. Get your motherfucking ass up and keep going right now. You better not stop, motherfucker, you fat motherfucker, you slimy motherfucker.
I heard he recommended someone.
Oh, bitch, I'm not asking.
What's his name?
Carl Gallagher.
Maybe I could unrecommend the other kid.
Maybe.
Oh,